Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to what is most likely going to be our final Gwent video for at least a little while. We are going to try to play 3 matches together. We're going to try to play our Res Viking deck, which I'm still not convinced is super strong, but it's kind of interesting. We'll follow it up with our Foggy Devourer deck, and finally our All Is Revealed deck, and wrap that up. Then we got to go back to our regular Let's Plays. 3 strongest non-gold unit in your deck, and play it. What? That's amazing. I want this. That's cool. That's really cool. That's a neutral? I want this. It's an epic card. That's very good. That's very good. I wonder how far away I am from rank 3. Okay, well, this is annoying because
of course, friend.
He might have ghouls that are going to eat my shit, which is not very pleasant because then your breath smells bad. Keep 1 pirate in our hand, which is great. I don't know if we have to discard anything. I'm wondering if I discard the Thunder to hopefully get a second First Light. And or maybe Geralt or something like that. Yeah, because I'm really worried about weather effects here. If he starts frosting the front end of the deck, that's gonna be bad. Alright, let's go with this. I'm still not convinced the pirates are great, but they do thin out the deck really well. Alright, a Fiend. No weather immunity there, so I probably don't actually have to worry about frosts. But yeah, I know I'm going to be playing out the pirates at some point this round because I don't want to draw the pirates later on. So just remove them from the deck. So I don't have to worry about him fogging from the point of view of hurting my guys on this row. All my guys have immunity in this row. Alright, a Golem. Right now he's keeping the Golem if we ended the round. I'm definitely going to do this. Again, tanking the first round is entirely viable. So, 1 Marauder and 2 Skirmishers get discarded. Tanking the first round is entirely viable because the rest of our deck gets +1 to everything along the way. Like this. Like, why would I play out anything at this point? I think is an excellent question, and one that we will answer by simply passing. He's going to get to keep his 8 strength dude, and he's going to have a couple of little 1/1s. Which is pretty good. The second Warcry is not that helpful. I think we lead out with Geralt. I think that's fine. Okay, he ate one of his own creatures, which is also fine.
Any last words?
I mean, obviously we can't not win at this point. We gotta make sure we do. But we've got a couple of Crate Warriors, and we've got the Warcry. We got 2 Warcries. Ooh, that is very scary. It'd be really nice if we did have the Scorch right now, but we definitely do not. What do we have in here again? I mean, I can wait to do some resing. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go Crate Warrior, Warcry.
We'll follow you always.
Because we do need a lot of numbers here. We still got this big ping stuff that can happen at some point. Okay. It's a little annoying because we get less doubling.
We'll follow you always into the fair.
Be interesting if he decided to hit this guy with 7 points of damage to kill it, and then I could just res him. That would not be too bad. Of course, if I go ahead and double these guys, they're out of sync, which means at least the Scorch won't kill both, but it's still very scary. Yeah, I can't get any more power out of my bear right now, which is too bad. Well, that's not true, actually.
Demand!
This way. Hit the guy he's going to keep right now. Or is it the wyvern? It might be the wyvern. Oh, no, I'm an idiot. I need to hit this guy and this guy to activate the bigger bear. Shit.
Any last words?
I was actually thinking, oh, this will make it so that he can't war cry as hard. But no, I need to make the biggest possible bear I can. Well, I guess, so there are only 3, so it's going to be +6.
Bow before modern Freya.
So the bear would be an 11, whereas these guys would be 10. So the bear's still the biggest res I can do here. Which isn't bad. Still have the war cry. Alright, we'll use it now. So if you want to scorch away the 18, I guess now's your chance, buddy. Fog's okay. I don't think there's any point to clearing the fog. Well, it will stop him from buffing. But it doesn't make me stronger. At all. I'm wondering about randoming. No, I'm going to play you. Because I can always... no, I can't res you. No, it's non-gold, right? No, it has to be bronze. Yeah, let's do that.
May Freya choose the victor.
He still has his hero ability. Yeah, what was that? Oh, yeah, the potion. I'm still currently ahead. And clearing the fog doesn't really make much of a difference. I could res someone else, but I think I've got to... I think I'm just going to first light. For a card. Which is another priestess.
Freya is patient.
Which I guess is
brooks
fine.
no insult.
Nothing like some overseas plundering in springtime.
Should put it on the other side of the gold, actually. Alright, we'll pass. So which one are you keeping? Is it the golem at this point? I'm not sure. It better not be that guy, but it might be the last person he played from his hand. He does get to keep that. Yeah, that's scary. Nice job buffing him. Alright, well, we'll start by rezzing.
Bow before modern Freya.
Whatever's going to do the most damage, which is going to be this play for 14, I suppose.
Nothing like some overseas
He's still got his
plundering
10
in
play over here, and whatever he's got in his hand. Okay. I mean, if he fogs again, I'll definitely have to clear skies it. So, and just take away 7 points. Well, I say that. There's not that many rounds over here. No, I actually do have to summon a dude. And kind of hope that I get the Crate Warrior. What the hell is that? Oh, summons the wolves? Oh, shit. And fog? Oh, yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead. Because he got the other thing. Well, that's the res deck.
We'll greet him with fire and iron.
And he's still got the 10 play. These guys are gaining strength. I mean, but I had to go and rally. So, I mean, I can do that, but I'm still behind. So, that's that. I'm convinced that there's a way to do this, but I probably need slightly different cards. Because I don't think the deck is quite synergistic enough. Maybe there's a way to build it with what I've got. But I think that as is, there's not... It's sort of fat that you vaguely bring back, but that's not the same as a combo in any way. So let's go ahead and play our Foggy Devourer deck. Which still needs some love, because I still need... I would like a couple more copies of the... What is it? The Decker Warrior or whatever? The thing that spawns more copies of something at the bottom of your deck. Mostly for more Foglets. Although... Even then, it's like the Devouring and the Foglet is not necessarily the entirety of the
Patience is not a virtue I am known to have.
Oh, you're playing a reveal deck. It's my first time running into someone else with a reveal deck. So we're going to want to play out a lot of stuff a lot faster, I would suggest. Okay, we don't want any Foglets in hand. And we want to make sure we have exactly one Wild Hunt Rider in there. And we do. So yeah, we want to play quite quickly here, to prevent him from revealing too many things and buffing too many things. I'd love a second Fog. What I think I might do is actually get rid of one of the ghouls, because these are going to be better second round. That's not bad for crazy Foglet stuff. I'm going to get rid of the Scorch, actually. There you go, get a second Fog. I think I'm okay with that. So first turn, I think we'll just start out with the Wild Hunt Riders. We technically want to give them an opportunity to play stuff that might get fogged. Alright, well, I don't know. We'll do this because, especially with the Necro Warrior, we want to make sure to get another Foglet in here. Now, if he clears it right away and kills my Foglets, that'll actually be kind of annoying. Don't clear it right away. Let me use my Necro Warrior first.
Quiet, or the Commissar will hear.
There we go. So, next round, when I do the Fog again, I'm going to get 5 of them.
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
Yeah, so he's going to give me an Emissary. But then he's going to get to pick one of his bronze cards from his hand. From his deck. So, I just want to go ahead and eat this guy, right? Yeah, totally. Triggering some Devours. Man, if I had a Scorch right now, or, you know, but I don't. What I do have, however, I'm in a Ghoul. It's going to eat a decent creature, which isn't coming back anyway, and put me in a great position to Commander's Horn. In a really great position to Commander's Horn. So he's not actually playing Reveal Tech. Because it's 5 adjacent units. There we go. He's going to pass. I will also pass. He does have more cards in hand. I get to keep a 13 strength card, which I was not thinking about. I gotta remember to, like, optimize what the hell I keep around here. So, if there's any chance that I lose this round, I want to try to eat the biggest guy with the biggest devourer to get, you know, the fattest guy who'll stick around next turn. What I want to do is I almost certainly want to start with my ghoul before my graveyard. Oh, wait, hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. My foglets are in here. Because I was going to say, before I summon the foglets and they get it... No, no. I need to summon my foglets first, get them out of the graveyard, and then summon the ghoul. I knew there was something with foglets. I was just thinking about it the wrong way around. Okay, now my ghoul. He might just eat something that's worth 3. But hopefully he'll eat something that's bigger than that. So right now the ghoul is going to be the thing that stays in the next round, if there is one. God, this feels so much better than that stupid Resurrection Viking deck. Cat's cool, but only if you kill it.
Patience is not a virtue I am known to have.
Doesn't really reveal too much. So... I think I do want to play this. Playing the revealed cards first is good. And eat the biggest one, which is going to be one of these 8s. So I will do that. Nom. But if there is going to be another round, I'm going to want this vampire to be the last thing standing, because it can eat something big. So I'll probably play Necker into Aridin. I mean, I think I'm fine with overcommitting. Alright, you got rid of Fog, which kills those guys, but that's okay. Do I want to play the first light before he reveals it? Actually, yeah, I'm okay with this. Now, this guy won't be in my hand, so it doesn't affect any of the math. Destroy a non-gold unit on your side and absorb its strength. So, I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to grab it from, like, the smallest one, or the middle, or something. I mean, either way, this one's going to become the Scorch target, if there is one. So I guess let's make him the smallest possible Scorch target. There we go. He's the smallest possible Scorch target now. Keep our strength spread out. On the other hand, if there's going to be another round, I could have made him as big as possible and then eaten that guy to be a monster, but... May as well play the Necker. I mean, at this point, should I just pass? Maybe what I should do is just play the giant Vampire Devourer. Because there's no way he doesn't Scorch at this point, right? Just play the giant Devourer and then pass. Because what if he's got... What kind of crazy tech could he possibly have to equalize the game, though? Like, do I want to leave anything in the tank for an emergency round next round? So there we go. And I would start with the 22 in play. If he Scorches, I'll be really disappointed. I could have just passed, I suppose.
Greetings. What is it?
If you can't kill the 22 starts... Yeah, I'm just going to pass. I'm not even convinced he can win this round, but even if he does, I should crush the last one, right?
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Is there a thank you? Oh, no, there's a good game. Good game. Alright. That was fun. I probably didn't even need to play the other one, but, you know, the idea of starting the last round with, like, some sort of major sicko something would be cool. Alright, we'll win this up with the All is Revealed. This one is about revealing as many cards as possible, using that to buff huge, massive numbers. And in particular, use the... Is it the Mangonel? To do a lot of damage on every reveal. I should have actually looked at the card list beforehand, because it's been a couple of days since I built these decks. And I don't 100% remember what my card pool is in this one. But I think that was the gist of it.
Squesme Evelian.
Okay.
The North shall tuck tail and beg for mercy.
Alright, what's my actual faction power? I don't remember. Okay. Alright, Mangonel is good. We don't have to start with the spotter in our hand, because he's actually a little weak on the start until things have been revealed. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. Get rid of the spotter. Serret's, again, a little bit better later. Although, I mean, it is a strong card that we'd want to see play at some point, but I think we can live without it for now. And the mages are still base 7, which is okay. You know what? I don't know. I don't remember the tech in this. I don't remember what I need to worry about. But we'll definitely drop a Mangonel. And then we could even use our own hero power or some damn thing. It would have been nice to get a second one. Where is it? Right here. Bam. Alright. Rally out a dude. We can place anywhere. Does count as an elf, though, so he might have an elf tech deck. I don't know. Do I just want to lay out creatures first that reveal? Actually might even kill that guy as is, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, there's no other target, so actually we will obliterate this thing.
I knew you would ask.
That's interesting. So I'm going to reveal a alchemist and an alchemist. Bam. What if he just pass at this point? I would be very tempted to do that in his position. And it would be pretty strong, because it would get rid of the Mangonel, which is my only one currently. We will draw 2 cards, and we do have a Clear Skies to cycle. So what did he reveal anyway? Add 4 strength to some adjacent stuff. Add 3 strength to adjacent non-gold unit. Alright, so it's like sort of swarmy adjacency stuff. Rather than play out more cards, why don't I just use my reveal right now? Because it'll kill out that dwarf.
The North shall tuck tail and beg for mercy.
Boom. And what we want to do is we want to quickly eliminate his ability to play non-revealed cards, in a sense. Okay, so he's got 2 of these healers, he's got a Geralt, which cannot be targeted by the Mangonel, so...
Let's get this over with.
You know, that's kind of interesting there. So this is a good time maybe to not do a reveal. Do we want to Clear Skies at this point? I'm not worried about weather effects in this deck. I mean, it'll probably still lead to a reveal. You might drop a second Mangonel in play, which would be actually surprisingly okay. Spy.
Your humble servant.
So this is going to put 1 in play. Why don't we just put out the huge damage spotter?
Varu?
There you go. That works for me. He'll get more powerful if I reveal anything. And actually now I do have a target for the Mangonel in that the spy. So if I played out my Alchemist on this turn, it would blow up the spy and give me +1 damage on my spotter. It's really only if you play it. I mean, what if he plays something that doesn't give him strength? No, I think I still have to play out the spotter regardless. Oh, he just passes. I'm totally okay with that. Well, yeah. Alright. So it'd be really nice if I drew my other mangonel, because it makes such a big difference. Come on, baby. I did. What is this by? Oh yeah, add 12 strength. Yeah. Oh yeah, and we get to redraw here. I think I'm going to redraw the tremors. Because our mangonel effectively acts like a tremor. Start with you. And then we'll probably drop our 2 alchemists. There's no reason to rush this, especially if we fear a scorch. Alright, he's going to do a triple redraw. I'd love it if he redrew cards that he's already revealed. There's only one card in my deck that gets only stronger based on number of currently revealed cards. And he did cycle one of them. So, I mean, I don't know as much about what's going on in his hand, but it gives me more things to start revealing. Since he's got nothing for me to target with that, do I actually just want to play out the Ambassador? Because that, again, would be another reveal. Sure. He might Scorch. But I still have a lot of fat. You know, it's fine.
Hail, Kerzer!
It's fine. Where is it? Should I just play it out an Alchemist, just as a whatever? Or this guy? Yeah, there's the Scorch. Maybe I should have. That being said...
Give no quarter!
You know, it's alright. Still big fat. So I have no more reveal synergy. Well, I've got another draw here. So that helps. That's definitely what I'm going to do next. I guess this guy couldn't have been Scorched anyway. So no matter what, something big was getting Scorched on this turn. But I would have preferred if I'd kept the mangonel, so... I probably should have played it a little bit differently. Alright, a resilient creature.
I live to serve.
That's really not what I was looking for. I'll almost certainly blow up the resilient creature, though.
Elven Blarney.
I mean, I could wait for in case it gets stronger so that I can, you know, take advantage of the full strength of this. On the other hand, if it does get stronger from his adjacency stuff, I don't know. What are you doing, buddy? You only have one choice to target. Hello? There you go. I mean, you have no... Maybe he didn't realize he hadn't clicked it yet or something like that. That's entirely believable. I guess I'll just... Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm ahead in strength. I might just literally have too much pure numbers in my hand.
I'll prepare you, all right?
Yeah, see, that would have been a good incentive to maybe kill him. At this point, it doesn't matter. So, we'll just go ahead and play out some of these reveal things.
You've not seen me.
Get a bit of an idea of what's in his hand, maybe for surprise. Random non-special gold. Ooh, non-gold special card. That's actually really powerful. It could have been a way to get Scorch out, although it's already played. There's all sorts of other buffs and things that might come out from that. So I have another 25, so I've got 60 strength total, minus whatever damage he does to me. I guess we can sort of count this as 67, in a sense, strength. So he's got 26, 30, 34, 38, plus whatever's hidden. I might just have the raw numbers on him. And there's nothing special about the order that I might play things in at this point.
My love.
He's got adjacency combos and things like that that can... I mean, still, this is still just a 7-point swing. Killing things earlier or later doesn't really matter. How's it still counting down? He's used his turn. Servers are being laggy today. I mean, it doesn't really matter. But I guess I'll zap this guy now. And I'm 10 points ahead with slightly more numbers that I know of. Well, except for the adjacency crap, which I should have saved the zap for that. Oh, I'm an idiot. I should have just saved the zap for that. Because that would have been zapping that as a 10-point swing instead of a 7-point swing. I just completely fucked up and misplayed. I mean, at least I'm aware of it, but I wish this game would go faster. Come on. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go! Oh my god, yeah, with the double adjacency, no, he's got enough numbers. He's gonna get there. So do I just pass on the next turn?
Oh, no.
He's still gonna have this around. So again, this is a 10-point play. No, not that one. This one's a 10-point play. 20. And I have 25 stuff in there. He's got some hidden stuff. The problem is, can I beat him next round? I'm not convinced that I can. Oh, maybe, because it gets rid of... Yeah, I think we just pass. I wonder if he knows how ties work. This is going to force him to play one more card. If he just passes, we both get a win, which means I get 2 crowns, so I win. So if I do this, it's going to force him to play one more card. So he's effectively got 24 points showing next turn. Effectively. Plus whatever he draws from this, and whatever one of the 2 face down cards he keeps in his hands. So most likely he's got the win. It's going to depend on what I draw and, of course, what he draws. Oh, is he going to be able to buff his dude that sticks around? Also, I forgot to calculate in the strength of the guy who's sting. Now, is that a permanent? That's a permanent one, the buff. Oh my god, just finish your goddamn turn. Yeah, no, I think it's going to be a GG. And with the servers going so slow, I'm going freaking bonkers here. Come on! Come on, just end the turn. Holy shit, this is really frustrating. Okay. I should not have won that. I think the server counted him as being DC. Maybe it wasn't the servers that were slow. Maybe that guy's connection was slow. And it didn't actually finish his turn. Even though it should have. Okay. I want to play one more because it did not feel very... I count that as a loss. I lost that game. For sure. I lost it... Well, I've lost it probably at several points, but I definitely lost it at the moment where I didn't zap the elf. But probably before that. I probably should not have used the spy to buff my mangonel. Making my mangonel into a target was bad.
Patience is not a virtue I am known to have.
Alright, so you're going to be summoning the damaged dudes. That's fine. We got 1 mangonel. This guy's also fun. I don't think the war cry is a key part of our strat. He's going to be using war cries, so I'm not sure that's going to be helpful for our strat. Second mangonel is good. And actually, I'm wondering about getting rid of the direct damage here, because that's not enough to kill a crate warrior. Although it does weaken it significantly. I think I will do this. Okay, I'm alright with this. So double mags. So we're going to start with 1, yeah? Yeah. I mean, it sort of reveals her hand, but not that much. Lose 2 strength at the start of your turn. When removed from the battlefield, spawns Craven Revived in the same row. So killing this guy is not that helpful. Is it? I don't... Silencing would be good. I mean, we could accelerate things if we bop them a little sooner. Should I just first slide a random? I would hate to get a second Mangonel at this point. He might have a lot of weather effects too. Well, we'll still have one. You know what? Let's just get out the random now. And then we'll know what's happened. Then we can adapt to it at that point. So we're going to reveal something in our hand. Which is going to be... We've revealed the spy, which is kind of funny. Alright, so you come out a little faster. Add 2 strength to any non-gold unit appearing on the row. Banish when moved to the graveyard. Okay, so our goal will be to murderize this thing. Probably by using our class ability. Because otherwise it's going to keep adding more and more strength. Now, he's going to play something now on that row. So there's going to be a 50-50 chance that we kill this dude. Is the way it works. With 3 attacks, we need 2 to land on there. Out of 2 targets. Oh, he didn't play it in the row, which is interesting. He's got the resurrect thing. So we might get lucky, we might not. But we're going to give it a go.
Patience is not a virtue.
First one hit there, which is good. There we go. Yeah, and 50-50 chance is the way the odds work out. People have worked it out for things like Arcane Missile and Hearthstone. That went really well. That was the ideal right there. So, he actually, to be honest, he maybe should pass. Although he's playing a monster... Oh, no, he's not playing monster. Never mind. Geralt, Clear Skies, and he does have the Tremors, which can do a lot of damage if we keep developing our board.
Damn it.
So... I think playing Albrecht is fine here.
Utter your wish, and I shall make it so.
There you go. I have a lot of fat from these spotters. If he doesn't play a creature, then when we reveal another card next turn, that one is dead. Okay, so he has done that. That's fine. I don't think I'm going to play Tibor. I want to play small. I think I want to save the Emissary for maybe rooting around for another Mangonel or something on the next round. I think we want to play the Alchemist. We want to aim not to overkill too much. Especially with that card. Yeah.
Greetings. What is it?
Yeah, it didn't kill a dude, but that's alright. I'm worried that we're overplaying too much.
What is it?
That's interesting. Yeah, alright.
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
I mean, we may as well play the biggest one. There's no reason not to. I mean, it overkills us more, but there's no reason, like, to not play the most powerful one from our deck. It reveals one of my cards. Hey, I've got another Mangonel in my hand. But I'm kind of okay with that. Now, you do have a good potential play for a Warcry here.
I promise you a quick death.
Alright, Mangonel's gone away. We could play another one. Especially since it's been revealed. It's certainly my last one. I'm not worried about weather effects coming out from him. I'm really worried about overextending. You know what? I'm going to use the first light. There we go. That's fine.
If anyone asks, you've not seen me.
Alright, he's got enough critical targets for that. Fair enough. Wonder if I should have just passed. Well, not anymore. Do I play Tibor? Yeah. That's going to be quite a powerful play. Apparently both committing a fair bit to this turn. The downside is I actually am not putting myself in a good position to activate my Mangonel very well. You know what? I should have actually just played a spotter. You know, the spotters will get more powerful later on. And keeping this guy means another activation for the Mangonel on the next turn. Eh, 6 of one, half dozen of the other. In hindsight, this turn's gone on so long. Maybe I should have played the second Mang and then, you know, blown up more of his shit. Oh, he's passing now. Okay. That's interesting. Well, I'm definitely passing. My next turn, I don't have a lot of reveal. Most of his cards are revealed as well. Although, I have a self-reveal, which is good. So I'm going to go Mang. That's actually quite potent. And you do get a redraw. I'm going to redraw the Warcry. So I will start with this. Although that is a revealed card that's no longer in my deck, but that's okay. The plan is to then play the Knight, and then probably play Serret. Especially if he doesn't play one of his revealed cards. Oh, is he going to use his hearing ability this turn? Alright. Oh, he's going to do that. Shoot to play. Fair enough. And we can go digging for more stuff later on, but for now I'm quite happy to just play this Knight.
Notice! All roads lead to Nilfgaard!
Although, if I played the Scout first, I might have been able to find a second Mangonel to get double the benefit from this, but... Oh! Alright, the forfeit. And you know what? I think I had that one in the bag. That one I definitely feel was a very legitimate win. I feel like this deck is going to succeed very, very, very much based on how well I play. Like, some decks depend on, like, being countered or this or that or that. I think, like, I think this deck is something where I can make very wrong decisions. Partially, sometimes, because you don't have all the information. You don't know what they're going to do. But there's definitely going to be situations where, oh, if I had played this instead of that, then I would have won. Instead, I've lost. And I like that. I'm level 3, which means, at this point, that I can mill my duplicate cards. Now, one of the things I'm curious about... Thank you, yes. I could mill spare cards. My question is, what happens in a situation like, if we look at our monsters here, we've got, what's the best example? Right, these guys. Right, Wild Hunt Riders, there's 3 different pieces of art for them. So does this count as an extra or not? So if I were to just mill one of these, so right now I have 108 spare cards. So if I were to mill you, it still thinks I have 108 spare cards, so it doesn't mill these, which is interesting. What's that? Oh, is that like new stuff? Well, so we'll mill a spare, that's fine. Because these are legitimately spares. But for me, what I want is 1 copy of each type of art from the Wild Hunt Rider. I don't know. But yeah, I have some dust. One of the things that I could do with this is get the... Does this show all the cards? Yeah, because even the ones I don't have. So it's the Necker Warrior. Right over here. I would like to craft at least one of these. At least one. You know what? Before I do, though, I have enough... I don't know, enough gold, or whatever it's called, or I think it's called, to purchase another keg. So I'm going to go and do that. Who knows, maybe I'll get something I want. Buy. And at this point, we have confirmed that when you get your choice of 3, the middle one is always doing the panning effect. So that's not a true animation effect. So now we know for sure. Alright, all common, so there's no way that we really needed any of those. So the middle one will always do this light panning effect. So I'm done on you. Remove 2 strength from a random opposing non-gold unit whenever you discard a card. I don't have enough discard mechanics right now to make that worthwhile, but I would still love to do a discard deck that really combos well. A second Ambassador is very tempting. I mean, it's a 10-point swing is what this represents. This is a 10-point swing. It does make your card a really huge target for Scorch. But it works really well in my deck with the Mangonels because of the fact that my Mangonels tend to kill it. So it doesn't tend to be quite as dangerous. Still, I don't think we need multiple Ambassadors in our current state. I think there are some other Spy Synergy cards, but I think what I'm going to do is actually grab the War Longship with the idea that maybe we can... I mean, this is a Mangonel that works with discard. It's a lot weaker to start off with, though. But it would be kind of fun to build a combo around that. And I think I'm good without a second Ambassador. I don't know. On the other hand, you could make a deck full of spies. If I went something like 6 spies, not only in the All Is Revealed deck, the Mangonels still obliterate them well, although it does weaken that combo. But it goes well with anything that's got any sort of nuke. Like you can put a couple of these, you can put these Ambassadors in my Viking deck with the creature that nukes 3 things for 2 health. You know, there starts to be a lot of targets for it. Whatever. I'm going to do this.
Cheapest the barrels in there.
So yeah, I will probably do some milling and crafting. Well, I don't know. Well, I'll do some milling probably. But I'm going to do some crafting for my decks. Almost certainly get a Neck Warrior. I don't know about anything else, but I'm going to end the video here, folks. And again, I don't know when we're going to be doing another one of... Whoops, that's not what I want to do at all. How do I... All factions. Bronze. Necker... Oh, they're not alphabetical. Necker Warrior. That's kind of odd, but okay. Are they by strength? I guess it's by strength. Okay, fair enough. So yeah, we'll mill one of these. Or craft one of these. No, whoa. No. Craft one of these. Yes. I don't know if we need 3. I think 2, yes. I don't know if we need 3. So I'll have to see. And then probably some other stuff can get crafted. I could craft like more, you know, rarer cards. There might be some more uniques and things like that that can be done. Actually, that's an interesting question. How much would it cost to do like a rare? Can I filter for... Well, first of all, legendaries. So, 800. Okay. And presumably they're all the same. Roach is really good. Plays on a random row whenever you play a gold card. So you can only have 4 gold cards in your deck, but you can make sure to mulligan for one. Then you start your game, you play your gold card, and then Roach comes out. And that's kind of good. The epics are how much? 200. So I actually could craft... Well, hell, I almost could have crafted a legendary there if I hadn't... decided to craft that Necker. But I'm going to get more of this really quickly. So we're on the cusp of crafting a legendary. Spawn a base copy of the last non-gold special card played, then banish self. So you could Scorch, then play Nature's Gift and get another one. That's interesting. Oh, the Alzur's Double Cross. Add 3 strength to the strongest non-gold unit in your deck and play it. I don't know. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. And you got to think, like, this card in my All Is Revealed deck would be pretty good. Because what it would be snagging, it would be snagging one of those Knights. They're 11 strength. So first of all, so now this is a 14-point play. That also reveals a card in my hand, but can trigger the Mangonel and can boost everything else. Like, a 14-point play. Damn! I think I have to craft this. It's also non-gold, so it would do silver cards for some things. Like, why wouldn't I put this in, like, all my decks? Actually, seriously, why wouldn't this have a place in literally every single one of my decks? I'm trying hard to consider this. Sorry, I know I said I was going to end the video. Because, I mean, I think it's a no-brainer to add into here. The question becomes, what do you get rid of, if anything? Where's it? Oops. No, don't right click. This one over here. Alzur's Double Cross. I still like the Emissary. Like, the Emissary is insanely good. I might craft a third one of those, actually. Like, I don't think we need the extra Ambassador, but a third Emissary for the same reason. It thins out your deck. This one gives you a choice, too, which is really good. But yeah, so this will, I mean, unless I run out of these, we'll always grab one of these. And it's not even bronze, so, like, it could grab a powerful silver card, which would also be okay if for some reason we've run out of these. Do I remove one of the spotters? Actually, later on, it might even grab one of the big spotters. I think we actually do remove a spotter. Okay, obviously not a mangonel. Because these, you're really looking to hopefully just draw them as your in the second round or third round or something like that. That's really what you're hoping to do. Because having them in your hand the first round doesn't do that much. I mean, you're saving them for the next time around. Or, do I get rid of one of these nukes? Actually, I think that's much better. Because that, I mean, this can remove one problem creature, but it doesn't synergize with anything going on in my deck. And honestly, the Warcry hasn't proven to be that helpful either. And I don't have any card cycling. No, that's not true. Because round 2 and 3, I can redraw one thing. So, if someone's not playing a deck, like, if I'm playing against Vikings that might have a lot of pings or something like that, then maybe. I can keep it around in my hand the first round, and the second round, if I'm not happy with it, I can recycle it at that point. So I think one's okay. Okay, I think I like that. But yeah, just as a, for instance, why wouldn't I have it in literally everything? So like my Res Vikings. This would summon this thing for a 13-point play and thin out the deck. If that's already been played, it's going to grab one of these, which is still okay. Although it wouldn't come into play damaged, which is kind of interesting. There might be a little bit less of a synergy there. But even my Foggy Devourer, right, which I don't have any really big creatures in here. So it routinely grab one of these vampires. But that's okay. I want to play the vampires more often. So again, what it does is it thins things out. You draw this instead of something else. The question is, what do you purge? Especially since I want to add in another Necker Warrior. So what do we purge out of this? Probably cut back on one Ghoul, if I'm honest. Because the random eating is a little bit risky. The other thing I could do is actually get rid of the Wild Hunt Riders. They're cool, and they thin out your deck, but they're small and therefore unappealing to eat. That's actually something worth considering. If we got rid of these, obviously I have to add 2 cards in. I could put the Ghoul back in, but can you eat the Manticore? Non-gold, yeah. So the Manticore has no abilities. Could get summoned by the Double Cross, but hey, that's a 13-point creature. I mean, that's pretty strong. And then it's a big fat creature that ends up in your graveyard, which any of these can eat. The Draug is like the anti-combo part of the deck. But, I mean, it's cool, right? I wish I had more Crones. Like, oh, they're epics. They're what, 200 to craft? Yeah. That might be good. I assume there's what, 3 Crones in total? That would be the thing, because A, it does the same thing as the frickin' Wild Riders, right? Where it summons all the dudes out. But they're fat dudes, which means they're better to eat. Crone. Yeah, so I have this one, clearly. 200 to craft. I think... Okay, 6, 6, 8. Oh, so I had the biggest one already. But still, so instead of playing 3 strength creatures... I mean, they do have weather immunity, don't get me wrong. I could play... So instead of playing 9 points worth of creatures, I can play 20 points worth of creature. And more importantly, these guys are great targets for me to eat. This is the thing that's going to carry me to, like, the top of the rankings. Yeah. The interesting thing, if there was any way for me to resurrect If I went and I duplicated one of these with that guy, although I think you can only duplicate bronze, right? Yeah, you can only duplicate bronze, never mind. It'd be funny if you duplicated one of the crones, and then when you played a crone, all of a sudden you had 5 of them. But yeah, no, that doesn't work. It would be funny, but it doesn't work. So, Foggy Devourer. What we want to do is, we want to find all the crones again. 1. Oh, yeah. Six silver cards max. Okay, we don't want the Commander's Horn. That's why you may not put the double cross in literally every single deck. Oh, because you hit your silver cap. I still like the idea of Resing Manticore. So, I mean, what do I remove? Do I get rid of the double cross? After all that talk? The Scorch is strong. Sometimes there's a risk that it's just going to eat one of my own big-ass creatures, though. I like the targeted banish. I think that's really, really powerful. We've got to keep that. The question is, do we keep the Manticore? I mean, for the sake of argument, I'm going to remove it and put that in. Okay, because that's obvious. The question is the Manticore superior to a Scorch or an Alzur's Double Cross? Keeping in mind that the Alzur's Double Cross can bring out a 13-point Manticore, which is cool. Or it can bring in the Crone. Like, really what we want is we want to make sure... So, before we were trying to discard to a single of the Hunter guys, the Wild Hunt dudes. Now we want to discard down to a single Crone in our starting hand. If we can somehow end up with, like, the Crone plus the Double Cross, then that becomes amazing. Because you can Double Cross out the Manticore. Or otherwise, you Double Cross out one of these. Do I need another Necker? Probably not, actually, because... Oh, no, there. We had the other art. Do we need 3 of these? Because they get strong when the Devours happen, but the Devour is the real power behind all this. We could sub this out and put in another Devour creature instead, but I don't really think we've got that many. But we could take one out to make room for the... Oh, no. We can't take this out to make room for the Manticore. We need to take out a silver card. I guess the question is, do we have anti-synergy with Scorch? And or how important is the double cross? The interesting thing with Scorch is it can kill a big fat creature that then we can eat with one of our targeted consumptions. So no, I think we keep that in. So we want a mulligan to have 1 Necker Warrior in our starting hand. We want 1 Crone and 1 Necker Warrior. And no Foglets. That's really what we're looking for. Because we want to be able to... And, of course, we want to stop with one of the impenetrable fogs. So we want to be able to fog Necker Warrior, one of those critters, right away. I like the deck thinning aspect. Jeez, I think we leave the Manticore out. But then if you don't have the Manticore, well, the double cross still does deck thinning, because you just play this to basically to draw one of these vampires. That's what's going to happen. This is the same as drawing a vampire and having a 24-card deck. That's exactly what this is, except it's a stronger than normal vampire because it's got 3. I think this is the way to go. I think we leave out the Manticore, even though it's a big fat creature to eat. Shit. No, we leave this in. We leave the Crones in. That's a no-brainer. I really don't know, you guys. We can eat it from play and then eat it from the graveyard. And while this is deck thinning here, and it does make the creature more powerful for eating in play, it doesn't help with the graveyard. Do we actually do that? Despite my talk of, hey, why don't I put this in literally every single one of my decks forever? Now, this is much stronger than my old version, because the thing is, we never have to worry about eating the... What are they called? The Wild Hunt Riders? What are they? These guys. Wild Hunt Riders, yeah. We don't have to worry about ever eating one of these Wild Hunt Riders. The reason I was playing them is because it is a 9-point turn that also has weather immunity, which is handy. 9-point turn that thins your deck. But they were actually anti-combo with my ghouls. Alright, I gotta end this video because it's gone on for an hour, but... Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I'm really happy with our change to that deck, and I think that can carry me to really high ranks now. Still not 100% convinced that the Manticore is the way to go, but I guess we'll run some tests and see how it goes. Thank you very much for watching this video, and in fact, this series, and there'll probably be more Gwent in the future, but not in the near future. See you next time. Bye-bye.